Total Warfare here with part 7 of our Kush campaign. We are playing on legendary difficulty at war with everyone, and we are not using pikes in this campaign. Now, we set up an attack on Paraitoinion, but we want our son in charge, so he gets TX. This guy, we already leveled him up as far as we want to. So, Amani, get in here on Elephant and attack.
Let them cower before our might.
It's an easy win, so let's auto-resolve this. 92 remaining, looking good. Yeah, we lost a little bit of cavalry and elephants, but nothing drastic. Right, so we can't use these buildings anyway, it's not our culture, so we're just going to raise it. And yes, we got Imperium level 2. Excellent, we can now get 3 more champions, 3 more agents. Okay, so this fleet is the last remaining force from Egyptians, as far as you can tell. Oh, no, wait, they took this. Interesting. So Cyrenaica is reduced to 1 settlement. Right, we're going to starve them. What's their food situation? -1 now. Okay, so they'll be taking starvation damage from next turn. Egypt is still alive and kicking then, but not for long. We'll take care of that. Okay, so fix me this, and let's build this to start converting to our culture. Now, Nabatea is also making a move. They have 14 stack of transport ships and a fleet of 1, so not a threat at all. And we can finally hire artillery ships, so let's maybe get a couple of them for now and see if we have any money left at the end of turn. We made a mistake. We should have gathered support with him before we replaced him as a general. We can't do it anymore, and we don't have anyone else with 7 authority or cunning, so we won't be able to do it next turn, but that's alright, it's not a big deal. We're up to 80 or down to 82%. It's going really slowly since we had to promote these guys to improve their loyalty, but at least we are at no risk of rebellion anytime soon. Okay, now that Seleucids also withdrew, perhaps it's a time to replace our queen and embezzle funds a few times with her. She's also 62, she's not going to be able to fight much longer, so maybe the champion is better used leveling him up. So let's do that. Are we able to get there in 2 turns? No is the answer. Okay, so get as far as you can, and we'll put someone else in charge so you can embezzle funds. Alakabeskan, she's got bonuses to public order. Let's get her online on Elephant, and we will attack this in 2 turns. They will, by that time they'll be starved, and we can also bring him to reinforce. Or we can attack with him and bring her to reinforce, either way. In fact, we might even be able to take it next turn if he's got enough movement. He might have, it's hard to say. We'll see. So we could upgrade these buildings, but I think it's more important to hire new agents. So let's get Dignitary here. Culture conversion is good. Public order only with bread and games not so good. Tax rate and public order is very good. It's between this and this, right? Tax rate is nice, but how much are we really making? About 40 gold per turn from Egypt, from the 3%. It's not even that much, it's 3% from the base income, which is less than 1,000 by the looks of it. So it's only 30 gold. 2 cultural conversion is not too bad, so maybe this is a better option. Now, I'm going to go with taxes. We will convert anyway, and we have that passive that gives us 4 culture conversion to faction-wide from one of the generals and 2 from one of the techs. So the extra 2 is not even going to make a noticeable difference, considering we also have temples here. So go with this one. And we can also get a champion, so let's get one here too, maybe here, and start working on public order. Who's the best here? Morale and upkeep. And campaign movement range. These are both excellent. I think this is better. The movement is just spectacular at level 3. Morale we won't need once we have temples built and better units. And upkeep 3% is not that massive on crop stacks we have so far. So let's just get this. Okay, we're out of money. We also know a new enemy now. Nazamonis. Let's declare war on them. We can also cancel these ballista ships to get a spy, but I think ballista ships are more important. Especially that there's a transport fleet going our way. Okay, so let's move on. Okay, Amani, our son, is now rank 5. Excellent. So what's Nabatea up to? They withdrew. Their transport ships went back on land. No sight of Seleucids. Cyrenaica are starving, and there's a full stack from Egyptians. Well, it's not full stack, it's 15 units, but wow, they have pikemen, not levy pikes, the actual proper pikes. Or Egyptian pikes. These are better. Okay, so 3 spears as well. So that's slightly better stack than what we faced so far, and it has unknown number of pikes, at least 3, maybe as far as 9. Okay, first of all we want a spy. Or do we? We might need to recruit units actually. Right, can we defend from him with what we've got here? And can these guys attack us by surprise if we move out to set an ambush? Well, we can attack them, so they can attack us. We can't reach this guy, but that doesn't mean he can't reach us. He might have a movement bonus. It looks like he's got really poor movement though. I wonder why is that? Like, why would we have so much better movement than him? Is this because it's like we only have 8% movement range, which is not that significant. Now, here's the risk. We need to keep him here, our heir, to protect from Egypt. But if we go with our queen, Alakabaskan, to take Ammonium, we need a third army here to protect from Seleucids, and we need it fast. So we can either invest in spy to know a turn ahead if they're coming at us, or just start recruiting. We can't do both. We can recruit a little bit, but not much. In fact, we should embezzle funds and see where we are financially. Do it. Public order is still fine, so that's good. Also gather some support. Let's get him this, and let's hire him in Alexandria, Amanislo. Now you go into administration. How much more will we be making? 1400? 1500, 100 gold. That's a little bit. Okay, you come here and start working on public order. 14 and 16, they'll have 30 units versus our 20. I'm tempted to just set an ambush for them here. Yeah. Also gives us an option to double time back if Seleucid army appears. And she can still double time and support attack on Ammonium if he is free to attack. Okay, let's fix this. We don't have money to fix port because we need to recruit. So let's get Amanidad in here and start recruiting. Amanislo actually. Where is he? Why did we get him on? Why is he on? Get inside, dude. Okay, now we will get better swords, but it's going to take 6 turns plus like 5 to build barracks, so that's gonna take forever. We can't wait. Instead, get 1 ballista and 4 swords. In fact, we should get cheaper units first, so get me 5 swords. And we have a little bit of money left, and we should hire a spy with it. This one's got a bonus to food stolen, which is always nice. Or we can get line of sight, which is also not too bad. We actually don't need food that badly, now that we have double grain settlements, so let's get this one. And I don't think there's anything we can build for 700. We can fix the port, so let's do that. Gives us 2 small ships in the garrison, and let's move on. Alright, did anyone make a move? No sight of Seleucids, no sight of Nabatea force. This guy just went into raiding instead of going after us. Okay, spy. You come here. Okay, nothing we can see. Steal their food. What's the range? We can't hit this guy. Can go for Ammonium with him and probably just take it. This army is too far away to reinforce, and he's got, well, this is maybe 15 beaten up units plus a starved garrison. 9, but maybe worth 6. So we will be evenly matched. That's quite a few archers. They have second general as well. But this one can't join, so, and we don't know how close these guys are. If we decide to attack, I don't think this guy can get back in a turn. Get to us in a turn. It's unlikely. We have no garrison though, so if he can, we are done with this settlement. We proceed cautiously. Move her half... It's like, why does it take so long to travel on these roads? Move her here and fortify. Or do we feel confident we can beat all these 3 stacks? This is 14 guys, this will be 20, so that's 37 units. Starved somewhat. We actually should be able to take them on. I think they'll take another round of starvation at the start of the turn, so there'll be even fewer of them. They're half dead already. I think we should be fine here. Yeah, I think so. So, move half the way, or in fact move all the way, and just they'll attack you and you can wipe them out. Yeah, I like that. You should join her and start leveling her up. In fact, she's quite old. She's like close to 40 by now. Shana, 40 years old. Do we have anyone younger? Not really. And this guy's only 8. Okay, so we stick with her. In which case, you might as well join her. And you get out of here and set an ambush. Wait, can these guys get to us? He can, yeah. So any ambush has to cover this road as well. Okay, we're covering both roads, right? Absolutely yes. So this should work. Go into ambush. Regardless of who attacks us, we should be fine here. The next priority is to get this stack up to full. So let's hire maybe 2 spears and 2 of these bowmen. In fact, 3 of them. And the next 9 will be another ballista, maybe another bowman, 4 units of cavalry, and 3 other swords. Okay, now let's gather some support. Alright, so this went up because we went up empire level, not because we did something wrong. We're up to 85%, so we're slowly getting there. You embezzle funds, and we can actually put you in charge. Oh, you have 44 gravitas, so you can embezzle next turn, and then we put you in charge. Okay, 2600 gold left. What do we want to build? This is an option, but I think the biggest benefit we are going to get from upgrading the main building in Alexandria. So let's do that. No money left, still at war, let's move on. Yeah, they went at us with everything they've got, and they've got 3,500 versus our 2.5. I thought they would be more depleted, but it doesn't look like they are. This is actually not looking good at all. I think we overestimated our abilities here. So this is the first army. They have 7 elephants, that's like 4 elephants really. Double citizen cav, a pile of crappy infantry, but it's not actually crappy infantry. These guys are weaker than our swords, but these guys are exactly as strong as our guys because they are both Nubian spears, and they have maybe 3 worth of archers. Okay, so we should be able to deal with them fairly easily. Then the second army is just more of crappy infantry and some javelin men. And this is the we'll be fine. We will be fine. Obviously Oterzov doesn't like us, but that's nothing new, so let's jump right in. Deployables remaining. Okay, because we are the defender army, whatever. Fireballs. For fireballs, we kinda need a hill, so that's not going to be useful. Stakes. Mounted units approaching. Like, who would be stupid enough to do that? How about this though? Oh, we can only put this in our deployment zone. Right, so let's put them up front. We have archers to proc them, so that should work somewhat. Barricades, huh? We can barricade one. This is so tiny, this is irrelevant. Just get rid of it. We just go with this. There's no point wasting our... Like, if you need to manage several of these, it's just not worth it. Okay, swords. Let's keep 2 of you in reserve. Make a front line of these guys. 2 of you here. 1 Nubian spear on each flank, slightly behind. We want our archers behind these guys. General at the back. Javelin men. Oh, we have 3 archers. Okay, so guys come here. The javelin man. We need him where the elephant is. And the elephant will run right at us. So we want him here. And we're going to use our cavalry obviously on flanks. And let's do it. Speed this up. Okay, so the other army's over here. It's pretty close, but these guys are cracking on without waiting for them. So that's not so good for them. Okay, archers, I will need you to fire flaming shots, and also you go into guard mode, and same with you. I will need you to fire flaming shots on these brimstone pits, so they hopefully run into them and take some damage. Okay, elephant is on this flank, so we need to move our javelin man and set him to flaming shot 2. I'm going to bring this swordsman here behind our spearman to also throw a round of javelins on the elephant. Okay, they're almost here. So let's slow it down. And I think we can start shooting this stuff. And see what they do. No, don't go there. What are you doing? Just shoot it. Okay, spearman, move here. He kept the elephant at the back. Interesting. Charge at him. You guys go into diamond. It's all his cavalry is here, unfortunately. Okay, you take him. You take him. We got charged on by this guy, but that's fine. Archers, you regroup. And switch to normal shot. We just wait for them to come. Elephant, you come here. We need you against his cavalry. His elephant is approaching. We can start moving our cav. Try to pin his elephant with these guys. Okay, you guys attack. You help him out. You attack. You attack. You get a round of javelins on the elephant. Javelin man, you get a round on the elephant. Oh, we killed quite a few. Excellent. Right, time to wipe out his archers. Cavalry, you come here and here. General dead, perfect. Okay, you help him. You guys go after this. You can join the fight. Elephant is down to 5, excellent. Throw him in too. Okay, we got this cavalry pinned, excellent. It's 2v2 here, but this one has enough, so you attack this. Okay, our cavalry got in fight with his general. Pull back. There's no point. Looks like we're winning here, excellent. Maybe let's get a charge on these guys. There's no other cavalry that we can see, so should be good. Okay, you attack him. Spears, you come here, help them out. We'll absolutely destroy these archers. But we're also pretty close to his other units, so maybe let's just charge at these guys. And you shoot the blob. Cavalry, get out of here. Elephant, get out of here. In fact, you can chase and finish him. The two of you guys, get out of here. We have one Nubian spear fighting. Well, in fact, these two guys will get absolutely destroyed. Nothing we can do about it. Okay, elephant. Crush me these spears. Our cavalry, only one of them got away, so attack this archer. You guys come back. Attack these javelin men. How is elephant doing? Basically destroyed them. Infantry, spear, okay, attack these guys. No, they are too close to javelin men, just attack this. The swordsmen are holding surprisingly well, excellent. We're about to destroy these archers. This one has enough, and this is archer, archer, and archer. Okay, attack them. His general is here, not much we can do about it. Maybe elephant attack this javelin man. Okay, we are crushing his archers. Our infantry should be winning here. We have quality. They don't. You help them out. Guys, you shouldn't be shooting flaming shot. You should be shooting... Oh, you are shooting standard shot. That's fine. Cavalry, come here. Elephant, how are you doing? You've not lost a single guy. Excellent. We won here. Javelin man is broken. Okay, attack his general now. He lost over 40 men already. It's looking good. We almost won here. All our infantry is basically free to fight. So you press on. And you guys attack here. Elephant, how are you doing? Just keep pushing. We got his general pinned with pretty much all our cavalry. He's down to 25 men. Okay, archers. You start shooting this guy. It's only 40 of them. His general is down. Perfect. That's basically it. This is Spearman. Pull back, don't fight him. Elephant basically destroying these 4 guys. Excellent. Our infantry is almost done here. Yeah, this guy is done. Okay, you guys. They give up. You start chasing them. Yeah, we won. Excellent. Gonna continue and wipe them out. Okay, we won this, almost wiped them out. This one is done, this one got away with 30 spearmen, and this one got away with 60 guys. We haven't lost a single unit. Yeah, we took like 1100 casualties, but considering there were so many more of them, of about the same quality, I think this is a really good outcome. Release them for 2k, sure. Alright, what's happening? There's a Seleucid army, right? Yeah, a full stack. And it's got both our cities in range, which is exactly what we didn't want. I don't like it. 3 pikes and the royal peltas. The rest is kinda junk. We need to defend this crossing. Can we make it back to Memphis with her? We can just about, but she's so badly beaten up. Memphis got 10 units garrison. Alexandria should be fine, it's got 11 units plus this army. I'm actually tempted to just fortify here, let him attack us. And just win a fort defense, because we have 11. like, the only really dangerous units here are the 3 pikes and the Royal Peltast. And these are levy pikes. If we concentrate fire on them with our 3 bowmen, we should be fine. I actually quite like that. The downside is he wouldn't be able to recruit if he's fortified. That's not the end of the world. Before we do anything else though, we should wipe out the Cyrenaicans. I'm going to use him. We need exp on him more. This is our heir, and she's also older, and these units are badly beaten up, so we ideally don't want to even use them in this fight so they don't die. Because this looks like they are so badly beaten up that we can just auto-resolve it and wipe them out. So you attack.
Laying siege to the settlement.
Yeah, they have nothing, so goodbye, Cyrenaica. It's not our culture, so we are going to raise it. Aman is rank 5, very very good. Now, he has 5 cunning on politics screen if we replace him. At 6 he can start embezzling, but he doesn't have a lot of gravitas, so we might as well go with more movement. But it's better to take it when you actually need it, because there could be a situation that the enemy stops right before you can get them, right out of your range, and then if you get that promotion right there, you can actually reach them. Now Spy, we no longer need you here, so let's have a look at these barbarians. Okay, 2 full stacks. Levy spears, huh? Pile of crap. And the elephant. These are 2 elephants, and these annoying horse skirmishers. Right, these guys are almost certain to make a move against us. They won't get to us, but they will attack in 2 turns, so he will need to defend this. We don't have any javelin men to deal with elephants. That's a little bit of a worry. Can we hire anything? No, nothing useful. Okay, so how do we want to do this? If we don't have javelins to beat his elephants, they have 3 of them, all those smaller ones. We are light on shooters anyway, we only have 4. And what is this guy doing here? Why do we have him? We might need to get an elephant ourselves, but this is going to cost us 1500. Almost 16, with a turn of maintenance. Okay. I want to wipe this guy out, because else he'll hire a bunch of mercenaries, and then we won't have mercenaries to hire if we need them against Nazamones. And I don't feel like fighting 2 more elephants without having javelins in the army. Also, if we wipe him out with her, we can then trade units and get him to a better place against the 2 Nazamones stacks. So let's do that. We are just going to fight this manually, because in auto-resolve, like, these guys will die, this cavalry will die, he might die, so we need to be careful here. Attack. 98 remaining. This is so tempting, but we know very well what will happen. He will die. Do we care enough? I don't think we do. This is obsolete by now. We have this desert cavalry we should be using instead, so just do this. No, someone else died. Swordsman. I actually wanted to keep this over this, but whatever.
Always ready.
Okay. We can get her movement and get the champion mentor. Now he's got logistics and he's not taking any losses, so it actually makes sense to replace the armies, have him replenish these guys, and then we can swap them back next turn. I like that. And we have an option of either keeping her here to support him against Nazamones if we don't see Egyptians, or if they are here looking to attack Paraitonion, we can just withdraw her to there. We already have a garrison of 10 units here, so we're not like exactly weak. Okay, what do we want? What do we need? We already have a military province in Egypt. I was considering actually moving military province to Libya and making Egypt money/food province, but the only benefit from that would be the 40% wealth from farming. So if we build a bunch of grain silos, we would be gaining 40% out of 100 gold times 3, which is actually not worth it because it's only 120 gold. And we paid so much for these buildings already that moving them over is actually wouldn't pay for itself. So we're not going to do that. In which case, we don't need any barracks or anything like that here. We can just go with more temples for culture and public order. And maybe even this. This is the plus public order wealth building. So let's go for this. And this will leave us Aguila, which will fortify. And we'll probably take a breather before we go further west, once we take the whole province. We'll want to wait until it's fully converted to our culture and the public orders under control. Right, so now you will fortify here. Like, we want to be defending fort, not the river crossing. If we cross the river, we can't fortify anymore. If we come too close, it will be a river crossing battle and not a fort battle. So we want to stay like here maybe. And if we fortify here, how can he get to Alexandria? There's no way. Oh, he can go on a ship maybe and get here? There's no way he can bypass that fort, right? I don't think he can. Plus, this is too good of a target for him not to attack. I'm sure he will attack and I'm sure we can beat him. Now you get a little bit closer to Jerusalem. Okay, there's nothing here, so stay where you are. Or maybe have a look at Petra, why not? What they've got. A full crop stack and another 16. If not for the fact that they don't like Seleucids, they would have probably went through their lands and attacked us by land, which is way better than going by sea. Okay, you get this for growth. And now we want to embezzle funds with Alakebasken and put her in charge of that army. Because she's got level 2 logistics, giving us ammunition and armor, and also replenishment next turn. Now, do we need any mercenaries? It would be good to have one swift cavalry to deal with these guys, so maybe get one if we even can. We can't. Very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. So we'll need to waste valuable time with elephants just chasing after these slingers, but nothing we can do about it. Should have hired one. I always need at least one cavalry, exactly for those situations. Okay, let's build this herd here. We can either upgrade the temples or build a port or both. Probably want military pier in here, so we can also get ballista ships. Because it's only a matter of time before we are facing all these guys that will be sending transport ships. Yeah, we need that. Also, it improves the garrison big time, so let's do this. And let's get a harbor here. Wait, we'll need some food. We are not building any food right now. So how about we build a fishing port here? Actually, we're getting 4 food for every new settlement in Libya, so we might get away with no building it for a little bit longer. But yeah, by the time we complete all the upgrades, we'll need food. So get me this, and let's improve this to trade settlement. Or no, let's build a temple. That's better. The Amani one for public order and conversion. Stealth war? Yeah, let's move on. Okay, she leveled up. Or he. Yeah, that's fine. Let's move on. Okay, what is this? Thoth is giving us 10% civil research rate. We are researching military techs, so that's useless. 7% unit replenishment. Oh yes, very much so, please. Alright, Seleucids didn't attack. What did they do? They just retreated like cowards. Come on guy, you had full stack against our 11 units. Steal their food. There's a fleet on the move, 16 ships. Can we sink them? Are they in range? They are not. And this fleet is 5. We just wait for them to come closer and we sink them. We now have ballista ships, so that should be fairly easy. And how about here? The Nazamones guys didn't move. Unfortunately for them, they only have 4 food, so over time, their force is going to shrink to nothing. Egypt moved instead. We can't catch him. Right, let's trade the armies and make 2 proper armies. He should get Javelin Man and give her this nonsense. I don't think we can catch him even if we get the movement promotion. We would need to be almost there, and we aren't. Yeah, this is not going to work. Okay, now, but we have 10 units here in the garrison. We still need her. Against 3 pikes, this garrison is not going to hold, even with Elephant General. So, get inside. He'll now run away, because we are way too strong for him. And you can make a move here and set an ambush for these Nazmones guys. We also have an option to give him covert action, so if they come close to one another, we can just pick them one by one. Also fix me this. Let's gather some support. 85 only, it's so slow. Okay, we no longer have anything to do here. I wonder what happens if we move this army out. It's going to be attacked instead of Ptolemaeus Theron, of course, because it's got weaker garrison, there's no fleet. We have 4 of these guys, but the garrison combined is only, well, it's 16 units. Actually, this garrison is strong enough to beat a full crop stack on transport ships, so we don't actually need this full stack here. It does work on public order though, but it would be way useful here where we do all the fighting. But this is only going to work if we can stop Seleucids sneaking towards it. Because as much as this garrison can hold of a fleet of transport ships, it might not beat a Seleucid stack with pikes. Or maybe it can. We have 4 cavalries, plenty of shooters, but only 2 melee units. That's the problem. Even more shooters on ships. Too many shooters, not enough melee. Right. What we want is get Amanislo back online and start recruiting with him. We need cavalry. These guys. We're out of money, really? Come on. We're so poor. Yeah, we need this to get the garrison back. We probably don't need this temple. We need units more than we need more public order. Yeah, get maybe one more cavalry and ballista. Right, if we want to get the stack up to full, we need 4 and 5. So get me one more cavalry. Or in fact, get the cheaper units. We need one more. We need some javelins for elephants, right? Whatever else we do, we need at least one tribesman. Yeah, that should work. How much would Libya make if we start taxing it? 200, pathetic. We can't do this. Okay. Still at war, let's move on. What? Our current ruler hasn't failed us. She won countless battles, Alekabaskin. This is nonsense. Kill the priest, of course. Right. Whoever is in Balkans is making massive progress. Epirus is already out, Macedon is out, and now RGA a couple of turns ago, and Odrysians. If this is Sparta, they will be scary this campaign. Absolutely scary. Okay, this transport ship army retreated, so did the Egyptian guy, and these guys didn't make a move. Instead they took starvation damage. Alright, it looks like a peaceful turn. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.